If you hate it, just know I did it on you. Yo, he came off with that joint too. That joint is fire, yo. Kev Nice is rocking in the building. You got DJ Kev Nice. Yo, listen.
We here.
Make sure you check out DJ Kev Nice on Facebook. What is that? What is that, Kev?
DJ Kev Nice, aka Kevin Middleton.
Ooh. That's right, DJ Kev Nice, aka Kevin Middleton on Facebook. Make sure you check him out. Book him for your next party. Jersey's in the building. Jersey out here. Jersey is rocking. We got Jersey on the connect. We got Connecticut. I know North Carolina is holding it down there. You know what I mean? I got mad family in New York. They better be tuned in. If they not, you know what? Whatever. VA in the building. Yo, listen. We in the building. And not to mention we are worldwide. What are we, TC? You know, I can't never say it.
Wow.
That's right, we global. We broadcast in 63 countries. Right now, 44. I'm still counting.
Still counting.
You already know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, keep on going there, right? 44 of them joints. So we worldwide. Shout out to Big Bruce, BigBruceRadio.com. Listen up. We got a special guest, the man of the hour. He gonna chop it up with us. Welcome this man to the power play. This is none other than Arthur Zachary Hoagland in the building. What's good, bro? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no doubt. You always welcome, my bro. And every time you got something going on, come to the power play. We're gonna let the world know it first. What you got going on. So I know you got Jack Hoagland out there. Jack Hoagland, if y'all don't know, we got a sequel coming and everything. Listen, he doing it big with this whole series.
Yep.
But let the audience know. I want to know, what inspired you to write initially? That's something that's cool.
What inspired me to write?
Yeah.
You know, prison is my story.
All right.
I was going through something with an ex of mine. You know, I cheated on her I cheated on an ex of mine while we was married. And
you was cheating when you was married?
Yeah, I cheated when I was married.
That takes a lot to admit that.
Yeah. I
wasn't always a good guy. You know?
Got a real G in the building. Y'all, come on, the power play only bring real G's in the building.
It started off like
I gotta give the people what they want. You know what I mean?
Word is fun.
Yeah, I was going through something with an ex. You know, I cheated on her, and I blamed her for leaving me. I didn't know how to deal with it. So what I did, I wrote about it.
Alright.
I wrote about it. You know, I sat in prison for years. I sat in prison. Excuse me. I'm a little under the weather right now, y'all. I sat in prison for the years I sat in prison. And while I was in prison, you know, I sat in my room for a lot of the hours of the day. I sat in the room. And I was writing, you know, so a lot of guys in prison that was, you know, on the tail with me, like, Zach, like, what you doing? Why you always in the room? I told him, like, man, I'm writing. What you writing about? I told him what I was going through with my ex, and this is my way of dealing with it. He's like, damn, how do you deal with, you know, snap? I told him it was therapy for me. It was like my medication. A lot of them was, you know, running around getting high and, you know, doing what they were doing. I was writing about mine. That's how I was dealing with my
So when you was writing it, was it like a journal, or you was just...
It was a journal.
It became like a journal.
It was a journal. So they do it. It's like they would come to me, eventually they would come to me with their problems. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, one person come to me like, listen, my wife just left me, man. Yeah, I'll put something on paper, maybe some poetry, slide it to her. Hey, get this to her. Next week, yo, man, she came to see me. Another one, yo, my wife cheated on me. Tell me a little something about him. He tell me everything they're going through or what they've been through. I put a chapter together. Here, send that to her. A whole chapter of their life. Next week, the phone, you know, he can call home, collect, get the money orders, you know, so forth and so on. It's like...
So you was like Mr. Zachary, the love doctor.
You was like
Hoagland in it. Like, holding the relationships down.
The crazy thing is...
He was Hitch, he was the stitch and the hitch.
Hey, we're going to talk off air. I need a couple of them letters.
I got some on deck. But listen, it's like, the things that I was bringing to the table, their women was falling in love with me.
Oh, shit.
Thinking that they was falling in love with me. This is for real.
Okay.
Their women was falling in love with me. Their women was falling in love with me, thinking that it was them. You see what I'm saying? And I was moved by it. I mean, like somebody else woman in love with me, and they don't know who I am. It's like I was a mystery lover.
Yo, this is hot.
I was loving it.
Did you write a book about this?
Yes, I did.
Yo, I know that joint is fun. I want it.
Crazy.
It's tough.
I want that one.
But, you know, they start calling me the pen.
The pen. Oh, that's where the pen came from. You listening to Zachary, the pen, Hoagland, right here, live and direct on the Power Play on BigBruceRadio.com. Yo, listen. I want to know, at what point did you know that you should go ahead and publish your work?
Oh man, I got so much good feedback in prison, man. It's like nobody really had nothing to do. It's like you had to be creative.
Right,
You see what I'm saying? So they was telling me, like, a lot of people that's reading my work, like, damn, so you should do something with this. I'm like, all right, I ain't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? So on my way home from my third bid, I did a bunch of time in prison, y'all. On my way home from my third bid, I had the epiphany. It's like I wanted to change my life. You see what I'm saying? I saw something that I should do with me. You see what I'm saying? I saw that I was creative with the pen. And it was a lot of books out there, and everybody think they got the best work out.
Right.
So I went in. I went in on mine. My story, his story, her story, stories I created in my head. I was having a ball with it. So what I did, when I got in the halfway house, nobody in the halfway house liked me. It's like, they said I thought I was better than them and all this stuff. You know what I
You
mean?
was taking their ladies. That's why they didn't like you.
I got in the halfway house by a lot of them, and I don't know if you're familiar with the halfway houses, but in the halfway houses, like, in order for you to get out the building, you have to be going somewhere. You have to really have something to do.
Yeah.
And it have to be documented. Like, you have to go see this doctor. You have to go see this employer.
Yeah.
You have to go see this college.
Yeah.
To get, it's like you either had to get education.
So whatever you said
or
you was
employment.
doing, you had to be
there.
So everybody else was going to meet their women. You know what I mean? Or if they dealt with men, they're going to meet their men.
Right.
I was going to the library. While I was going to the library, all the things I was writing about, I put it on the flash drive and I uploaded it to my email.
Oh wow.
Right? Eventually, I end up getting kicked out of that halfway house over a fight. I started working at City Hall. This is basically they're saying, like, who the fuck am I, excuse my language, to be working at City Hall?
Power play.
You know what I mean?
Curse your life away.
You're from the streets. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you doing at the City Hall?
Right.
I'm like, damn. Like, this is what they used to say in the meetings. I'm like, man, you gotta get it when you fit in.
Word.
Give it to him the way it was, you did. So, one morning, you know, this nigga, he was smoking, excuse my language again. This brother, he was smoking, what they call it, space? The fake weed?
Yeah, space.
He was smoking space. And, I guess, you know, he
I saw a dog.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
a dog eat some by mistake when I was in high school.
He's still living. That space serious.
That nigga was
Take
space
my
out.
space.
He thought he was
Brain
brain.
damage. I saw a couple of them fall out right
Oh.
in front of me, catch seizures. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, he was smoking space, and I was on my way to work at City Hall. I got my hard bottoms on. They thought like same thing. You know what I mean? I got my hard. This is how I should dress every day. Hard bottoms. He called me Blazer King. I told him I ain't like that. Talk about the pretty. But look.
Blazer, I see you out there with the blazer earlier today.
Yeah, I was just looking at your
Blazer
right
King.
Well, listen, right? It's like I would have the hard bottoms on, the suit jackets, you know, the slacks or whatever. I might do jeans with the button up. And the guy came to me. It's like he bumped me. He did something real crazy. I was feeling some type of way. I'm like, I know he thinks something sweet. You know what I mean? I just did a bunch of time in prison. It's like survival of the fittest in prison. Those in prison. You see what I'm saying? So, long story short, I didn't act off it until he touched me again. And I knew, like, if I had to give it to him, I had to give it to him because I was going back to prison. So I gave him what he wanted. They sent me back. When they sent me back, the same guy that sent me back stole all my property. He stole my refund check from college. I was going to college, too. I'm going to tell you about that. My refund check from college and all my flash drives. But remember,
You was sending them to your email.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, Jack Hogalino, you want to get into Jack Hogalino?
We're going to get there.
All right.
So basically that led to you go ahead and getting your stuff out there. You knew the world needed to hear your message. Too many people was liking it. You know what I mean? You were stealing all the girls in love. You knew that this is something, I got something right here. You know what I mean?
Stealing girls, dressed nice.
Yo, he writing for everybody, so you figure, all
In the
right.
City Hall.
Yo.
Jaheim cousin. No.
Jaheim cousin, the whole nine, hard bottoms. You already listen. It was destiny, basically. That's why Mr. Zach Hogalino. No, that's Jack Hogalino's book, right?
Jack
Well,
Hogalino
Mr.
is
Zach
my
the
character.
Pen
Zach the Pen.
Hoagland went ahead and published his work. You know what I mean? This is how we turn trial into triumph right here on the Power Play. Yo, BigBruceRadio.com. We about to get into some more hits with DJ Kev Nice on the ones and twos. You already know. We got Zach Hogalino. If I call this man Zach Hogalino,
Jack
one more time.
Hogalino.
Zach Hoagland in the building. We'll chop that up and make that real nice, and it'll flow quite nicely.
Quite
We're all right.
nice.
But anyway, DJ Kev, don't worry about it, because after I chop this up, then I'm gonna plug you in and you're gonna play. So don't worry about coming in as soon as I say we got DJ Kev Nice.
He was on there like this.
He was like,
Ready? I'm ready.
Boom. Ready? Now I'm gonna chop all that up. So we good. It's the Power Play right here on BigBruceRadio.com. So all that, a lot.